Hi, my name is Sir Legolot, and I'm interested in making Lego castles like this, and this, and this. Part of what I've been interested in is trying to make a model that is as fun as possible for children to play with. And to do that, I've included a few features that powerfully connect with old Lego castles and real castles. Part of what makes castles so awesome is that they have a really distinct architectural style, but they all look different. That is because all castle builders are looking for unique solutions to the problem of how to defend their piece of ground against the weapons of the day. As a result, they have to be shaped by where they were in space and time, as well as who lives in them and who might attack. But because they all have the same goal, they all have these common features like big towers on corners that you can fire your bow from, and high walls with narrow crossbow and arrow slots. So they all look different, but in a sense rhyme or form this poetry with each other. My goal has been to build a toy that, as well as all the normal Lego features, has walls and towers that work as independent modules that you can recombine in loads of different ways. For example, you can unfold my castle like this, and maybe that's a great city wall, but then you can break it apart into the individual modules and start to recombine them. You can put them together to make all of these different keeps and more beyond. And you can do exactly the same thing with the gatehouses. And thus you can build really different looking castles from the same set. Or you can join two sets together and get something giant. For example, this octagonal castle with an inner bailey and an outer bailey. Just imagine how much fun a kid could have by having the Vikings battle all the way through the outer gate and the outer walls, only to get stopped by the inner gate and the inner walls with their siege towers and ladders stuck outside. What are they going to do? Are the defenders going to try and sally out? What will they do? Or this, an isolated wizard's tower that stretches up into the sky. Both of these bigger builds leave out a whole bunch of modules, so no doubt if you had them in front of you, you could make something better. And that's sort of the point. In medieval times, there were loads of beautiful and wonderful castles, and whilst they had this same defensive poetry of walls, gatehouses, and towers, they were all unique because of their who, when, and where. And that's the goal with this project. Some people are going to end up using their Lego ideas set to fortify a bookshelf or a big table. I can imagine when I was a kid, I might raise the keep up by building a hill out of my dad's books and a green cloth, and then encircle it with a wall. And then playing with a castle like this is only the beginning because it's modular. It's easy to create your own modules and then add them to it. Here I've added to the original set by making a few extra modules with rock pieces, a drawbridge and roofs, or a portcullis and a rope bridge. Or this, a ruined castle that Robin Hood and his men are trying to make defensible again by raising a wooden palisade. Or this castle of Basil the Batlord with its roofs, its crumbling rocks, and its long bridge that almost disappears there at the end. The point here is that my idea isn't some kind of perfect castle that you build once and then admire as it gathers dust, but it's something that invites you as a child or grown-up into this world of destruction and defense, where you can think about these ideas like symmetrical towers and their strange beauty, and how that you can use them to protect your unique Lego table, bookshelves, blanket on top of books, or whatever. And then the adventure of building and rebuilding it as you get more bricks and as you move it around and develop your building skills really begins.